just levitate.
When you think DEI is dead, this happens. I didn't even want to make this video because, guys, oh man, as much as a big Gundam fan I am, I've never seen Gundam get so low. Check this out. This is the high grade 144 scale Police Zaku. This is coming out in April of this year, and it's gonna be retailing for 2,000 yen, so okay, not that expensive, like just 13 bucks standard release. And I know what you're saying about Police Zaku, man, that sounds pretty cool. Sadly for you, is a Gundam Gquuuuuux version. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lizzo Zaku. They went body positivity here, and it's like it has the head of the Zaku, but what the hell is the rest? Not even the shield is big enough, you know, and long enough. The shoulder pad, man. What is this? What the hell is this? Like, really, a Zaku with thick legs like this? Crazy thick? Like, what are these supposed to be, grenades? Doesn't look like they're removable. But, like, come on. Okay, the lights? I mean, the little lights here? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, it's supposed to be a police Zaku. That makes sense, but the body is like... And it's not even like a riot gear Zaku, you know, he does have a little shield here and a baton, but that's pretty much it. Like, if you gave me like the normal police Zaku, like maybe the normal police Zaku, you know, is slimmer down, you know, because that's the whole thing about Gundam. That's the thing. The original guy that drew the Gundams actually took inspiration from Gucci and freaking how you call this, Giorgio Armani and all those fashion brands. He actually took some inspiration from those. Oh, Hugo Boss, yeah, just like the, you know, the mustache people from World War II did. Yeah, pretty much he did that. And the Zakus, like, people like to design the Zakus because they look so stylish, right? And they look pretty cool. But this is just like, they went like, nope, give me, it's like the designer of the Zaku went like, okay, give me Lizzo and give me police colors, and there you go. Well, not even police colors, because this blue is way too dark. Honestly, it should be lighter, especially if this is just gonna be a civilian. And then if there was the riot one, let's say if they were to go with riot police, it should be black. It shouldn't be that. But man, it's just, look at that back. Oh man, that looks so bad. Like, they, dude, put the freaking thrusters on the freaking backpack. Don't put them on the freaking thighs. Like, really? You couldn't think of anything else? It just looks so bad. In fact, it looks so bad that I'm gonna quote this. Remember when that Cara Delevingne, or whatever her name was, it was on drugs and was so fucked up that the Margaret Robbie, you know, Harley Quinn in the DC universe, movieverse, came out and said, "Cara looks so bad." That's how bad. That's how I feel right now. Darn, I'm watching. It's like watching your best friend dying of freaking cancer, in late stage cancer, and you can't do shit. Like, you don't have a month to say goodbye. You don't have a week. You have a couple days. That's how bad this makes me feel. Like, dude, this is just horrible, horrible, horrible. Look at that. Like, That's the gun. They had to change the gun. Really, they really even have to change the rifle. Like, this is a police Zaku. Why does it have this big ass rifle, right? Why not give it like a handgun? Give it the big rifle. Like, dude, if you told me, oh, this is riot police, then okay, but no, this is standard police. This is a little bit too much, you know. It's just bad. Like, look, come on. This isn't even looking like a Zaku anymore. Not even the feet look like Zaku's. You know, the helmet, the head is a Zaku 1. Okay, that's all you get here. Oh, and a key axe. That's pretty much it. And look at the hands. Oh wow, that's so bad. But EI strikes again. I'll show you this. Now this the Guncannon. Comes out in July for the same price, so around $13 US. Also a high grade. Light type Guncannon. Light, remember. Light type. Light type, meaning that it's light. Meaning, I'm guessing it's a light, it's on a diet. It's a light type. Okay, let's see this. Yeah. Trans type? Pretty much. That's all they did. They took the iconic Guncannon look. They got rid of one of the cannons. They gave it a beam saber. They took away the circular rounded joints, the arms and the legs, and they gave him tits. There you go, tits. There you go, some tits. And what is this supposed to be? Like, let me zoom in here. Searchlights, AI. I don't know. It's something weird. They gave me something weird. It's like, dude, really. And again, the freaking safety orange. The freaky safety orange. What is this? Safe Space Gundam? What is Amuro gonna fight? Amuro's gonna fight Char with and say something that insults him, and Char is gonna go to a safe space and he's gonna get like a blanket on him with some hot chocolate and a little teddy bear, and they're gonna tell him how it's okay, how it's fine to lose, how he's Char and he's not the Red Comet anymore. Motherfucker, if that happens in this freaking series, all of you owe me $1 million. With interest. This is just fucking crazy, man. Look at man, come on, look at that. Oh man, like, cover the back of the legs up. Come on, cover it. It's so like, oh, and it has the points there where you can attach stuff, like like bone white and blood red. Of course, those are the names I gave the Gundams, and I don't care what the official names are. I don't care about the Gquuuuuux universe, and GQ magazine can shove it up their ass. This is horrible. This is like, at least they kept the beam cannon, the beam rifle pretty much the same. I'll give them that. At least they did that. But come on, really? You couldn't give it the 2 cannons on the top. I know this is supposed to be light. You know, light. I will tell you something. This guy isn't going anywhere near fast enough. And again, tits. 2 tits. Like, come on. Look, people complain about, oh, why does a robot need tits? Well, at least Aphrodite and freaking Venus, hey, at least those are missiles. What do these do? Are they grenades? Let's keep going and let's check it. And by the way, I don't like this visor. Like, they gave him this giant visor, which the original does have a giant visor for the camera, but it does have enough of a freaking face of it for it to look good. This guy, no, this guy, they just want like a full visor, nothing else. Like, look at this. Like, look at how bad this looks. This just looks like a freaking, I don't know, this is just a thong, honestly. A thong with a big fat belly. At least they got the bean saber color right. Yeah, they got it the pink. That's good. But the rest of this thing is just like, oh, look. Oh, even the bean sabers have safety. Safety first, safety first. Safety bean saber. Oh, do not touch. Oh, caution, it's hot. It's a freaking bean saber. Of course it's gonna be hot. Of course it's gonna be hot. Do you really need to add safety lines to that? Like, come on. What? Put some caution tape. Put caution tape all over this thing. Put a police sign. Put a do not disturb, do not touch, do not walk, do not see, do not complain, do not this, that, please that, this, that. And again with the fake ass feet. Because this is what they are, fake ass feet. This is the actual foot, and this is supposed to be the soles. And I know what people are gonna say, but Zero Gundams have the normal design. Yeah, but it looks uniform. It looks good. This just looks like it was put there. No, it doesn't feel like part of the design. Like I said before, I think these Gundams were either made by AI, or the person that designed these mole suits. Let's use mole suits because I know people are like, that's not a Gundam, that's a gun tank. Yeah, it's derived from the Gundam, so yeah, sue me. I would love to see you try. But it's just that it doesn't feel human like the other Gundams do. The other Gundams, like, freaking, you see Wayne Zero and you know that it's supposed to be like a bird or angel, depends on the version. You see freaking Gundam Alex and you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's Grandpa Gundam 2.0 for new types. You know, you see Char's iconic red Zaku, and you see it and you're like, oh man, that Zaku looks cool, you know, but this isn't a cool looking Zaku. You know, even the Golf, I think, isn't the Golf the one with the most, you know, exaggerated, you know, chest and how big and burly it looks? It's supposed to be one of those, right? Or maybe they, I think later on, I think the high stacks, like, I could be wrong about that, but it still looks like a Zaku. It still looks like an upgraded version of the Zaku. This doesn't look like an upgrade. This looks like something that, this looks like, hey, this is the first version in this universe, the very first version, and it's a prototype, and we don't know if it works, but let's send it out there. And this one just looks like, hey, yeah, we need something to fight the Zakus with. This isn't finished, so let's send it out there. Same goes for the Gundams. In this universe, it just doesn't feel Gundam. It just feels like this could be any generic robot. You know, it could be any other series out there. I could, dude, like, if you have a kid, show him pictures of Grandpa Gundam and the other Gundams for the series, and then show him this. And don't tell him it's a Gundam or anything. Show him this and tell him, what is that? Probably gonna go, that's a robot, but it's not a Gundam. This doesn't feel Gundam. It's not the iconic designs. I mean, even Turn 8, look, Turn 8 had one of the most drastic changes in the whole Gundam series, and you still see the mobile suits, and you're like, yeah, that sumo is not Zaku, but it still looks pretty cool. You know, the Gundam has an upside down mustache, but it's still pretty nice. The Turn X looks like something that came out of a freaking space, you know, alien Gundam, which is pretty much what it is, but still, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that looks pretty cool, you know. But this just doesn't have anything. In fact, the whole time I've been looking at this thing over here. If you guys are wondering, what are you looking at? Well, I'm actually looking at this. This is the Mondroid. This is 28 Ox, Black Ox, and this design, this freaking design is, I think, is supposed to be what? This is way before Gundam. This is Gigantor age, so what, 60, 50, 60s, around that time frame? Way back before Gundam, still everything was still black and white. And look at this thing. Look at the design of this thing. And it's just black. It's a big, massive black object. You can see that it's evil because of the eyes, because of the little red here and the horns. And this thing looks 100 times better than any of these two designs. Easy. Like, it's nothing. Like, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Easy. Does it have all the articulation that, let's say, this one has? Maybe not. But still, a lot more iconic. Look at that. Beautiful. By the way, this only stands at, I think it's 6.2 inches tall. But look at that. Look how menacing they made it look. And this is just black. They didn't need to add, they didn't add tits, they didn't add safety tape, they didn't have to make it over exaggerated thighs and really darn thick, you know, they didn't have to put Lizzo in there. They didn't. They went like, okay, this is a body guy. Big chest, small legs. That's it. That's all they did. And this design is gonna live far longer than these. These, people are gonna see them. Maybe they will get a little bit of hype. By the end of the year, nobody's gonna care. While this is gonna keep living on and living on and living on and living on. And when the copyright expires, a lot more people are gonna be using that. Like, look how good that looks. Like, these robots, that's something that I've noticed. The Gundams that we have gotten, you know, normally, you know, they tell the story. You can see when Grandpa Gundam's getting hit and stuff, and it looks to the side. You can see, like, the Gundam's in pain. Super robots do that perfectly. Like this one, you can see here, it's pissed. It is pissed. Looks really pissed. See? Does it have a face showing it? No. It's just the way the shape the eyes are and the way it's looking. Look at this. It's going to kill you. And the only thing that tells you that is hands and how the head is looking. This is like nothing. Even here. Ooh, look, ooh, it's supposed to be terrifying. Ooh, be scared. This isn't scary, man. This isn't scary. This is lifeless. No emotion. No nothing. Nothing here tells me, oh my god, I should be scared. Or, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to fight. No, same for the Zaku. The Zaku Mono Eye which is supposed to be the scary part, right? Remember all the episodes that they showed the Zaku, or in the series where they showed the Zaku mono eye and it's moving to the side and it glows, and moving to the other side and it glows. But not here. Not here. These are just jokes. Jokes, honestly. Jokes, and it's just not. It's not worth it, honestly. It's not. I see it and it hurts because I love Gundam so much, but nothing that Bandai has shown so far tells me like, oh yeah, that's something that I want, you know. No. I like I said before. The only thing that I want from Gundam right now that they're gonna make is Site 7. A freaking colony! I want the freaking colony more than I want a Gundam model kit. You know, how is that possible? What happened? What happened to these designs? What happened to Bandai? Like, come on, guys. Like, really? Everything else, you know, well, not everything else, but a lot of stuff is coming back to the normal, to the old school, to the Attitude Era. And Gundam is like, yeah, we came out with that game, it was really fucking good, people loved it, people enjoyed it, we're gonna be coming out with DLC, but instead of giving us Hathaway Part 2, which they should already have, that series should have already been finished, they're like, we're gonna give you Gquuuuux. For what? For GQ magazine? Nobody reads GQ magazine. Nobody cares about GQ magazine. It hasn't been relevant in what? 20 something years? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, I don't know what DEI employee Bandai has, or whatever relationship they have with Sweet Baby Inc. or whatever they have. This isn't good. This isn't good. This just, anybody could draw up these designs. Anybody can. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad when you have something here that is really so much older, and it kicks all these designs ass. All of them, all of them. Look at the Zaku. Like, you put this Zaku in front of this guy, you know that this guy is gonna eat this Zaku for lunch, dinner, midnight snack, early breakfast. Man, like Lord of the Rings, like second lunch, second breakfast, and all that stuff. You just know it. Just not good enough. Not good enough. 0412. That's what they're gonna sell this guy. 4.12. Not a million. Just 4 of them. And the .12 is the parts people are gonna get. You know, gonna take off it to put on something else. I seen some crazy model kit badge designs that people have made on Reddit, and they're way better than this. Oh man, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, like, in Bandai gave us all those cool Gundams. Heck, even gave us Massing Emperor G. Oh wait, the game, that Super Raw Wars game is made by Bandai Namco. They had a hand on this guy, and this guy just looks. Look at that! It's not even painted. It's not painted. Look how beautiful that looks. And I'd rather get one of these guys than 100 of the Gquuuuux. It's that easy. Heck, I'll pick the Supreme Optimus Prime over any of the Gquuuuux. That easy. You know, There's just better stuff to spend your money on. Honestly, like if you go to freaking Gundam it, dude. I said before, the Chinese designs were different. Their Gundam knockoffs are way better than what Bandai is doing, at least in the design, the way they look and stuff. Quality, I don't know, they're probably crap, but as a design, they're getting better, and Bandai is just like, we're not even gonna try. But that's why, that's why Bandai, S.H.Figuarts right now is doing pretty good, right? But what people seem to forget is that there's a new boy in town. DCS Toys fixed script. What they did with Ryoma Nagare, that figure proves that you can do a highly articulated figure, a highly detailed figure in 6-inch scale with a fully fabric outfit with a bunch of accessories, a premium box, a stand for $75. And Bandai, with S.H.Figuarts, yeah, there's some S.H.Figuarts that are still under 50, but a lot of the big ones, talking about, of course, the S.H.Figuarts Berserk line, which I own Guts, and I do own the Berserker armor, Heat of Passion. They look good, they look great, but you still have to pay $100 for them. Pay more. And these guys, I'm telling you, if Guzmao doesn't get in line with their Figma line, if S.H.Figuarts, they don't do anything, DCS Toys is gonna eat them. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy once DCS Toys starts getting more licenses, because right now what they have is Ryoma and Splinter Cell, right? Sam Fisher. Once they start getting other ones, let's say, what happens if they get Zelda? Would you imagine Ocarina of Time Link figure of CCS Toys that has interchangeable fabric outfits with the iron boots, the freaking hover boots, the shields, the swords, all of that for freaking $75? That would be a shot. That would be crazy. And that's one of the things that I've always have complained about S.H.Figuarts. Like, Bandai, you got Gundam pilots. Where is Amuro? Where is Char? Where is Hiroyuki? Where is Camille Vidan? Where is Judah? Where is Domokashu? Where are your Gundam pilots? Why don't you have a SD, a high grade, a master grade, a perfect grade, and you have your chibi-fied Nandroid S pilot, and you have your Figuarts pilot? Why? Where are they? Where? Why don't you have that? Instead, they give us Figuarts standards. Oh yeah, they did give us Kira Yamato and a few of the other from Seed, but sadly, premium Bandai exclusive. Really, man? Release that normally and people will buy. I would have bought it if they would have given me, if it was a premium Bandai exclusive. But man, it's just sad. It's sad. It's really sad, and I'm getting tired of covering these guys. And yeah, I know I've spoken for quite a long time now. I'm sorry for that, but if you stick through it, man, I hope Bandai changes direction, and I hope you know, we get Gundam designs that we deserve. I think it's time for Bandai to go back and look what made the original Gundam so good, and go like, okay, maybe you should go back to that. Maybe you should go back to that. I'm not saying, oh, you have to remake the series. I'm saying like, put some Gundam design out there, you know, because right now there's a lot of the Build Fighter stuff is really good. You know, a lot of the Chinese knockoffs are actually looking pretty good as well. The ones from Mecha Break, I just saw like the last trailer that came out, and those designs look badass. And if Bandai is smart, instead of going, hey, let's make our own Mecha Break with Gundams, instead of doing that, do a collab. You can put the Zeta Gundam in there. You can put the Wayne Gundam in there. You can put freaking Double Zeta. You can put Heavy Arms. You can put, gosh, you can put GPO3, the new Gundam. You can put a bunch of the Gundams in there. You know, and maybe the Seahawk would be pretty cool to have in that game as well. You know, I hope they do that collab. That would be pretty awesome. Mecha Break's a game that I cannot wait for the public beta for that one to play it. Because it looks pretty sick, and it's really close to what I want in a Gundam game. It's just when I play it and all that stuff, then I'll know if it's getting pretty close. But yeah. But again, timeless design. Look at that. Beautiful. Just black. Black, yellow, and red. With some horns. That's it. That's all you have to do. So Bandai, oh please go back. Do what you did before. And build on that instead of just going like, let's do this. Safety tape. Orange safety tape, or Lesso Zaku. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I guess it was a long one, but to get that rant out there, and I'll see you guys next time.